Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much to Greg, Gordon, and Em for the video. I know that Wonder Song is a fan favorite everywhere. So, next up, one man, Lo-Fi Beats, Sporty Sports Balls, Calvarez, the sole developer behind Lo-Fi Ping Pong, and his newly announced title, Kovox Pitch, which actually has a demo on the Save and Sound Steam page. You should go check that out, but only after the video. It's worth your time, I swear. He has supplied us with a very fun piece, so hang out with us as we take a tour into his beautiful brain. Let's tune in.
Hello, my name is Kalvarez and I'm making rhythm games. My first release project is Lo-Fi Ping Pong. And right now I'm making my second game called Kovox Pitch. I want to tell you about the music choices that I made for those games and how sound is shaping my games and not vice versa. So, Lo-Fi Ping Pong is a rhythm game where you hit the ball like a metronome. Of course, it has some variations, so it won't get too boring. For example, I can play with two balls. Or wind can change the ball's direction.
How was this game born? Once I watched a video where two women were playing table tennis and someone put a hip-hop beat on top of the visuals, and I was like, that's a neat idea for a game. I could not find that video, so let me demonstrate it.
Something like that. It was 2018 when I started to develop this game, and it was Lo-Fi hip-hop heyday. I was listening to it myself every day, so there were no other options. I chose Lo-Fi hip-hop as the main genre for this game. Moreover, I could combine Lo-Fi hip-hop and ping pong into a cool title for the game, Lo-Fi Ping Pong. Thanks to the popularity of Lo-Fi hip-hop music, I easily found great artists in my home country. Those guys are Satoru, Hamiko, and Ino-san. I love playing rhythm games, but when I have to make my own bitmap, that's not my cup of tea. So making a metronome rhythm game was such a pleasure because I didn't have to bitmap tracks by hand. All I had to know was beats per minute and offset in milliseconds to the first beat of the song. It is also super easy for players to make their own bitmaps because of the simple process, but players didn't always upload chill Lo-Fi hip-hop songs as custom tracks. For example, one of the most active players, Kiran, managed to complete 170 BPM song. Oh, and have I said that there is a permanent sudden death in this game, meaning that one missed ball is a loss, at least in a PC version? My jaw literally dropped on the table when I was watching this video.
Players' community was one of the most powerful sources of strength for me when I was developing this game. Their support and ideas helped me to finish it. Their creativity still surprises me. Just check out this video from Josh's where he recreated Lo-Fi Ping Pong in real life.
during the development of Ping Pong, my friends were joking about my next game. It will be a rhythm basketball or rhythm football, they said. Jokes on them because I decided to make a rhythm baseball game. Honestly, I didn't want to make another rhythm sports game, but sometime after Ping Pong's release, I was browsing Reddit and stumbled upon a cool pixel art gif of some dude playing baseball. Immediately after that, I started to imagine a baseball rhythm game in my head and how cool it could be. Of course, I could make a real baseball game with all the rules and rhythm mechanics as well, so I took the core of baseball, hitting the ball, and made a game out of it. After making the basic gameplay loop, I started to think about what music genre should be the main in the game. I checked my most played songs in the music player over the past 6 months, and most of them were post-punk music from different countries. I decided to not focus only on post-punk but alternative rock too.
For a long time, I couldn't find the artist who can be a frontman for this game. Turns out he was next to me all that time. One of the music guys from Ping Pong game does not stand still and is always evolving. After making lo-fi hip-hop music, Satoru decided to move on and experiment with other genres. I was glad to discover that he decided to try himself in the post-punk genre, and he even formed a band.
Let me present you The End of Sunny Days.
His lyrics definitely influenced the story and visuals of the game. His lyrics about his hometown pushed me to make simple, but yet so home and familiar locations. His worries about his future life, friends and love helped me to develop the main storyline for this game. Yeah, this and previous games have a little story. I know that many players don't know his native language and may not understand the lyrics, but I hope that they can understand the universal music language.
As you might have noticed, this game is a little more complex than Lo-Fi Ping Pong. Players have to press buttons to hit the ball at different times. There are several types of balls, for example, hold balls or match balls. Different colors mean different buttons for players to press. All this stuff happens on 2 parallel lines and there is more. Therefore, the track editor for Kovox pitch is much more complex compared to Ping Pong's one. Right now it's in early stage, but you can see that there are different tracks for balls, gameplay, video and audio effects. The balls track is divided into 2 lines for balls to spawn, and you have to choose what type of ball you want to place and also decide the color of it. I don't want to go too deep with this editor, I just wanted to share what's happening behind the curtain. I'm making this stuff all alone, so try to imagine what track editor big studios have. I bet it looks like another DAW. So that's all I want to tell you about music games that I'm working on. Have fun at this festival, keep playing good games, keep listening to good music and stay safe. Bye.